Hi guys, it's Tara Reid. You're watching Joe and Marie all day, all night. YouTube family.
Let's go!
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of What Didn't Make the Shelf, episode number 15 for the month of March. I'm going to try to make this quick and painless, but for those of you that wait for these videos, here you go. We only got a short stack. 4 titles and a dishonorable honorable mention.
Yeah, this month Marie has been trying to get into more TV shows. So this month she watched the complete series of Breaking Bad, and right now she's watching
under 2 weeks.
Yeah, right now she's watching El Camino, the actual movie for it. So she's almost done with that. So probably a lot more It Doesn't Make the Shelf titles will be next month. But right now, like I said, she was trying to get some TV shows done because we have a ton of TV shows, and a lot of them she has not seen.
And I've been listening to you say, you haven't seen Breaking Bad? It's so good. And he was right. It's so good. So for those of you that wanted me to watch Breaking Bad, I finally did, and I banged it out in like 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. But anyway, you're here for What Didn't Make the Shelf. The movies that we don't really care for that you might care for. Mm. So stick around, stay a while. But yeah. The first one is Bumsucker. And this is from 2005. 96 minutes. And they give it 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Ebert and Roper. I see what they did there. But this thing is loaded, like littered with award-winning things on it. You see, I can hold the movie. Mm-hmm. But anyway, it's got... It's got Vince Vaughn in it. It's got Keanu Reeves. And I was just intrigued by it. Look at Keanu's hair right there. He's going for the windblown look. But anyway, meet Justin Cobb, a teenager who still sucks his thumb, realizing it's totally disrupting his home, love, and school life. He allows his orthodontist, Keanu Reeves, to break him of the habit through hypnosis, and Justin begins to experiment with prescription drugs and sex as alternate means to overcome his anxieties and become normal, realizing never realizing normal is just a state of mind. But yeah, special features are audio commentary with the writer-director Mike Mills. They'd rather see the cover than my face, I'm sure. Conversation with director Mike Mills and novelist Walter Kern. And behind-the-scenes documentary and the director's blog. And for those of you that like subtitles, it comes in lovely French. Eh?
Eh. Well, that's French-Canadian.
But it comes in French.
That's all I know.
See. But anyway, I give it a 2.5. But since it has Keanu Reeves in it, I'm going to give it a 3. Would you like to open the case? It's got artwork. And it has a little insert card that I flipped over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought they'd like to see that. And you can read that if you want.
How can I be the parent when I'm the kid?
Clearly, he only likes to read horror. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
inside.
The other side was just movie titles. Mm-hmm. But there you go.
Yeah, Thumbsucker. I did not watch this. I know Extine Featurette really likes this movie.
I was going to mention that if you didn't. Shout out to her. It's interesting the way they played it, but yeah, this gentleman has a habit.
Yeah, it's not really my bag. It was a Dollar Tree special, and I decided to pick it up. Marie checked it out, though, but it would have been a while before I ever got to
Anybody have an odd habit? Feel free to comment down below.
Yeah.
I have an odd habit, but it's not like that. I just like checking things, you know. But anyway.
Like Santa Claus.
Yeah. And I write lists, too. But anyway, moving on. It's a Blu-ray with a slip. It is The Many Saints of Newark from 2021. It is 120 minutes.
And this movie is the prequel to the TV show The Sopranos.
And I did not see The Sopranos TV show.
Well, this is the prequel. So
there's a lot of seasons on that. I got to take a break from TV shows.
Yeah. This is pretty much a prequel to The Sopranos when Tony Soprano was a little kid.
You want to give us the synopsis of it? You want to read back? Or?
No, you can, because it's too small and I don't have my magnifying glass.
It's too small. And
I don't have my magnifying glass.
Make sure you finish the rest of that sentence. Anyway, this was so good. I loved it. But how many times can you watch a good movie? But Live by Night was another good one.
Yeah.
I can read it just fine, no problem. Is growing up one of the most tumultuous eras in Newark's history? Really, I can read. Becoming a man just as rival gangsters start to rise up and challenge the all-powerful Demeco crime family. I probably pronounced that wrong. It's been a while since I read it. Sorry.
It's okay.
Shout out to Martinez Joe and his channel. Wait, what? Whose influence over his nephew will help shape the impressionable teenager into the all-powerful mob boss, Tony Soprano. So good.
It was really good.
It was great. Where's the slip? Anyway, you can find this at Dollar Tree now, can't you?
No, that I got at Target during the buy 3 for 2 price.
Oh, well, there was a good one with a slip on Blu-ray that you can find at Dollar Tree, and I forgot it. It was so good. Yeah, it says it right there. From the creator of The Sopranos.
Yeah.
You want to read the special features?
Special features are a featurette of the making of Newark and The Sopranos family honor and deleted scenes. But yeah,
No trailer.
I watched this as well. I watched it first before Marie. I thought it was really good. They had a good story. There was some parts of it that kind of dragged.
It was a little slow.
Yeah. But I actually liked the whole story. I thought Ray Liotta as the dad for the whole crime family was really, really good.
The kid was good.
The kid was good too.
I like the cars. I like how they acted, how they portrayed themselves, the family,
yeah,
gangster. There's no rap.
But it was really, I thought it was really good. But it's really something that I like I said, even though it was good, I didn't see any rewatchability in it. I didn't see
myself rewatching it, but all the fun was taken out of it.
Yeah.
The balloon lost its air, you know.
Yep.
The Mylar balloons, you just can't reblow them.
Yeah, but anyway. I really like this. I would give this like a 3.
I gave it a 4.
But yeah, really good.
Oh, there's a rating on the bottom. I don't want to leave that out. It is rated R, in case you don't know. Did I read? Yeah. I told them it was 120 minutes, and it went by pretty fast. But it is rated R for strong violence, persuasive language, sexual content, and some nudity.
Sign me up. But, yeah.
Okay. Didn't want to leave out that part. But anyway.
Many Saints in Newark.
Oh, my God. This next one.
Tearjerker.
Oh, this is by far, like, right up there with Heaven is for Real. But this is louder than words. This movie is based on a true story, and at the end of the movie they literally show you the story of the girl and the family, and this movie took 7 to 8 years to make. So the real family that it happened to, they had to rehatch the events and watch them all over again. And the heartbreak for this family, I mean, if you're a mom, you know. But anyway, it has David Duchovny, Timothy Hutton, and Hope Davis. Yeah. And this is incredible that this actually happened to a family. An inspiring film based on a true story finds a couple, John, David Duchovny, and Brenda, Hope Davis, trying to put their life back together after the tragic death of their young daughter, Maria, played by Olivia Steele Falconer. She's literally like about, say, 9 or 10 years old. Yeah. When they lost her. I can't even imagine that. But as they deal with their numbing grief, I mean, it is numbing to have a child that long and lose them, I'm sure. Let's see. They discover a way to honor their daughter's wish for health and well-being for all children with the help of their community, led by their good friend, Bruce, Timothy Hutton. They establish a children's hospital called the Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital a state-of-the-art health facility that brings the whole family into the healing process instead of being torn apart by their tragedy. John and Brenda celebrate their very special daughter to help thousands of children and families. I can't say enough about this film. It is 93 minutes, but it felt like it went by so fast. But because of the content of this film, I watched all the special features. Doesn't say it on here, but it was just one, and it was, it was behind the scenes, and they laid out everything. They showed the real family. They showed the hospital. I mean, this is incredible. It is so incredible that I can't keep it on the shelf. Here you go. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, and I actually shot video of it because it had all of the facts, and I'm like, no, I can't state the facts in there. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but the fact that this went in the Guinness Book of World Records, I believe, that is the first hospital named after a child. And this poor child passed away. They named the hospital after their daughter, and they decorated it, they made it fun, because what this family went through was just awful. There wasn't enough doctors. There wasn't enough, seating or beds, and the parents are sitting in a hallway with a child ramming a tricycle against the wall as their daughter is literally dying. Spoiler, she died from a tick bite or so. And things go from there. So it wasn't, cancer, the C word. If you know me, cancer is a touchy subject with me, but watch this film with a box of tissues and a blanket and a candle and chocolate and all your comfort needs. Yeah. Now you know my comfort needs.
Yeah, this is a really good movie. I saw this movie years ago. I've had this in my collection for a long time.
Beautiful.
But I really enjoyed this film. But like Marie said, when I watched it the first time, I put it back on the shelf. But it's not one of those movies that you can rewatch unless you want to be severely, severely depressed.
It's amazing,
It's a very sad film.
I mean, this is sadder than, what was that movie? Let me go back in my notes. It was, Still Alice. I think that was.
Still Alice.
Yeah, that was a very sad one, but that's a one-time watch. It was very good. Still Alice was about a mother that had Alzheimer's and such.
I would give this movie, I would give it a 3.
Oh my God. I gave it, I forgot to write down a rating. I loved it so, I give it like a 4 and 3/4. Like platform 9 3/4, but because this family is real, and the quotes they put at the end and the pictures of the family that they put at the end, just like heaven is for real. And I'm sure I've gone way too long about that movie, but watch that movie if you're into family, but don't watch it if you're depressed, for the love of God. Call the suicide hotline. But anyway.
Next.
Oh, this next one.
This movie took, how some movies take years in the making. This movie took us
a year to watch.
Yeah, almost a year to watch.
I watched like half of it, and then I put it back on the shelf, and it went, and then it got off the shelf, and it went into the box of no return for me to check out.
Yeah, and a year later, she went back to finish it.
Yeah.
And it is Harpoon.
And it did make the shelf.
Uh-huh.
But it's basically about these whale watchers on a boat, and they die.
Yeah.
Hence the cover art. And it's unrated. The catch of the day is you.
Yeah. The weird thing about this movie is it's half in English, half in Icelandic. It keeps on going back and forth between both of them. So one minute you're listening to it, the next minute you're reading subtitles. That movie kind of threw me off for that reason. I don't mind subtitled films. I'll sit there and read them, because I watch a lot of Japanese and overseas films. But when it keeps on going back and forth, it's like somebody speaking Spanglish to me. It looked like broken. It just looked very broken.
It wasn't enjoyable for me to watch.
It threw me off trying to go back and forth.
However, if you like kills and on the boat adventures,
this is the movie for you.
Yeah.
There is a lot of kills in this one.
Yeah. Sometimes they hide them in like a locker or something.
Yeah. Again, this is a good one-time watch. can I see myself rewatching it? No.
It's an okay time watch.
If-
84 minutes.
If the movie stayed in Icelandic and was just fully subtitled, I would be fine with it. Or if it was in full English, I would have been fine with it. But to go back and forth, like I said, my brain couldn't switch that quick.
I was all set. Special features. It just says the main feature. Special features. It's just
That is
sound, high. I thought it said high dysfunction. It's so tiny, the print. High definition, widescreen. Yeah. Behind the scenes with Gunnar Hansen. That's it right there. It's staring at me right in the face in red.
And if anybody doesn't know, Gunnar Hansen is Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, I did not know that. I'm
Yes. There you go.
I'm in the doghouse.
Harpoon, what'd you give it?
I didn't even write down that one. I gave it a 2.
That one I would give it like a
Give
1
it
and
a
a
piece of poop.
I would probably I give it a 1.5 for the kills and for the story. Just like I said, going back and forth between both languages, I didn't care for.
I wanted to give it a 2 just so I could say I gave it a poop rating.
A poo-poo-poo-two?
Poop rating. But anyway, that is everything that didn't make the shelf. But the dishonorable honorable mention, and I say dishonorable first because it doesn't make my shelf. But it is so bad, it's good. So if you enjoyed Martyrs, the Serbian film, Salo, you're going to love this one from Fright Fest, Fangoria. You can say the cast and the quote if you want.
And it has Kerry Russell and Thomas Huber. And the middle name is Thomas Gresham?
Thomas Kurtzman.
Okay, Kurtzman. We'll go with that.
Kurtzman.
But it is Grim Love by Fright Fest.
This is so disturbing, it made the shelf. I mean, it touches upon something that is eerie and creepy, taboo, crazy. I mean, this guy is so obsessed with something, and he actually goes that far to find somebody else on the internet. And this event happens. There's a girl that researches it and unfolds the story for us.
Yeah, it's inspired by a true story. But
that horrified the world.
Yeah, but it is a really good movie. I liked it. I watched it again years ago. I bought this from a closing Blockbuster, probably early 2000s.
Blockbuster. There you have it. But anyway, it is. Ugh.
I would say
there's a man in saran wrap, basically in his tidy whities.
Yeah, if you like disturbing films, that's one you should check out. It's a really good one. Like I said, I've always enjoyed it.
Look at all the winners on this. I mean, for the content in this movie,
yeah,
you better leave the lights on when you watch this one.
Yeah, it's a fun one. But like I said, I always enjoyed it.
Fun?
Yeah, it's a fun film.
Grown-ups is fun. Bedtime stories is fun.
Yeah.
Bambi is fun.
I can't read the back.
It's fun?
If you want to try to read the back for him.
Up is what it is.
It was fun.
Look up this movie and you'll know why I'm laughing, because he said it's fun.
Well, I was saying, read the back. They'll understand why it's fun.
You want me to read the back? I didn't want to spoil it for them.
That just gives a wide brush.
Grim Love is engrossing. One of the most horrifying films. Tex Massacre. BloodyDisgusting.com. Now, Joe requested me to read the back, so I'm going to read the back. Kate Armstrong, played by Kerry Russell, an American woman studying criminal psychology. You should not go there, lady. Finds herself inexplicably drawn to a bizarre murder case for her thesis. Wait for it. She chooses to research the notorious German cannibal Oliver Hartwin and his dead lover, Simon, who had allowed Oliver to murder and then devour him as the ultimate act of love and sacrifice. Excuse me while I throw up in my mouth. Katie soon becomes strangely obsessed with her subjects. And as she dives deeper into, I thought it said stomach, dives deeper into her research, she makes a horrifying discovery that will change the case. And Katie forever. Special features include the director, producer commentary, deleted scenes. Oh, I missed that. I did not watch the deleted scenes in this one. 8 Fangoria frights and trailers. Yep. 85 minutes of goodness right there. And it's in English. It's rated R for strong. It's written so tiny. Why don't they put it right on the back like vinegar? I missed that. Strong. Where's my magnifying glass?
Way over in the corner.
Okay. Strong, violent, and sexual content and disturbing images. No kidding, man. Special features aren't rated. That's because you can't rate them due to this movie. And that is it.
Yeah, like I said, I really enjoy that film. What do you give it? Even though it's not part of the, it doesn't make the shelf.
I gave it a, well, it's number 5 on my list, so, because I just happen to have 5 movies, but I gave it a dishonorable, honorable mention, but for the content and filming that and the art of it, just somebody putting that out there, like a Serbian film. Look at me stumbling over my words because the content is too much for my little brain. I said my brain is little, but anyway, I gave it a 2.5. I gave it more than a piece of poop.
Yeah, I give that movie a 2.5 as well. I enjoy it.
A 2.5 of fun.
Yeah, it's a fun film. But that is everything that didn't make the shelf this month. Like I said, with Marie watching Breaking Bad, it's not a big pile. She only got 4 films.
I blew through Baking Bad.
Yeah.
They do cook in that show.
Yeah, they actually do.
But if you're interested in any of this goodness, 2 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays.
If you're interested in any of these, in the description down below will be my email as well as my Instagram. Shoot me a DM, let me know that you're interested in them, and I'll let them go really, really cheap.
And if you're looking for a copy of Grim Love, check eBay or, Instagram
Amazon.
posts.
Yeah.
Somebody might find it for you.
Yep. Because,
but I don't recommend rushing to watch that. But anyway.
But mine is not leaving the shelf because I like that movie.
No.
But if you're interested in any of these, let me know. Like I said, in the description down below. If you've seen any of these movies, comment, move it.
We want to move it out.
Yeah. Comment down below as well. Let me know what you thought of them. Did you like any of those films? Have you seen Grim Love? Do you enjoy it?
Have you seen it? Yes.
Yeah. Is it a fun watch? Like I think it's a fun watch. But if you like this video, hit the like button. If you didn't like it,
like it anyway.
Like it anyway.
We were late to the party on that
I know. If you want to subscribe to us, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. We'll have more videos for you.
And you'll get more once a month goodness.
Yeah. If you want to leave
in movies.
a comment down below about any of the stuff that we showed, start clicking away.
Yep.
But until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Painless?
Very painless.
Not for him.
No.